Hi everyone and welcome back to Colette's Marine Tank. Today's video is an unboxing video based on a company called Felix Smart. Felix Smart are a company that are all about artificial intelligence. That's what intrigues them, and they are very much for looking at different technologies that they can make to put the artificial intelligence into to help all sorts of different types of companies and people. So their technology for the reefing side of things is it's great by the looks of it. So I have got a box. Thank you Felix Smart for sponsoring me today for this video. I am going to unbox this for you on video and show you everything that's inside this box, and I'm really excited because this company have a lot of great technologies from what I can see online, so it will be great to test out some of their products and let you guys know also. These guys are based over in Canada, Calgary I think is how you say it, so they still offer worldwide shipping, so that doesn't make any difference for all of my UK lovers, but there is quite a lot of American and Canadian reefers on Instagram as well, so it will help out some people that have wanted to try them and maybe haven't so far. So this is the box. It's quite a big box, as you can see, in comparison to myself. So let's get started with opening this up. Okay, so the first thing you come to is thanks for purchasing your Felix Smart Controller. Now, as far as I'm aware, the set that is coming today is the Felix Smart Pro. So we'll have a little look inside and I'll give you some photos along the way of what it will look like when it's all set up, and hopefully we can get it all set up on this tank as well, and I can show you how that works and what happens. So this little box here, oh, it might not be so little actually. There it is. Right, so this box has all of your instructions to explain. You need to download the latest Felix Smart app from Google or Apple Store, and it explains that you need to also connect to your Wi-Fi network to ensure that you're connecting the controller to the 2.4 gigahertz network and your password is correct. So it gives you all the relevant information in this pack, which is great. So let's just pop that on the sofa there while we open up this box here. So just going and got some scissors just because I didn't have anything to open that, and I've got these nails on. Okay, so the first thing that you come to within this box is the Seneye. So Seneye basically tests the pH level, the nitrate level, and also the temperature of the tank. So it's a little probe that sits inside your tank and you can connect to an application. It also comes with a cartridge inside the Seneye, and it is just Felix branded on the Seneye, but obviously the cartridges that you buy are Seneye cartridges. So that is great. This Seneye is a USB cable that actually slots directly into the Felix Smart Controller. So I'll show you that in a little bit. That's a great piece of technology to get started with. The next thing that is part of the top of this box is just your power cable. Now, depending on what country you order from, depends on what power cable you get, of course. Mine's a UK one. So there we go. Oh, really excited now. So the next part of this box is, by the looks of it, a lot of different goodies. So first things first. Hey, we have a new T-shirt. So this is brilliant. So yeah, should we get into that? Okay, so we are here. Felix Smart T-shirt. Really happy with that. Next thing inside this box, we'll go for the smaller things that are on the outer edges. So we have a USB 3.0 and 2 gigabit Ethernet adapter. Here we go. So I mean, at this very moment, I'm not sure what this does. and what it's for inside this box in cooperation, but we will open everything up and we'll see. Put it all together. Okay, next thing is we have another cable here. So we have a USB and one of these. I can't really remember off the top of my head what this type of cable is called, but we have one of those. That's great. We have a second one of those as well. Okay, and next up out of this box is the ARTO calibration solution. So it's 225 MV is what it says. Probe solution. So I hope you can all see that, and the water light, sorry, isn't reflecting too much. But yeah, so calibration probe solution is what this is. Next, we have the pH calibration solution. So contains one of 4, 7 or 10 pouches, I think, inside that. That's great. And then next, so another one of these cables, but this one is a slightly different output on it. Right, next we've got a box here, plain black box, and oh, opening it the wrong way, that's why. Here we go. Right, so inside this box, see there's quite a few different goodies in here. So this is exciting, this is really exciting. So this is the 360 degree inside the tank camera. So I cannot wait to put this in. I can't wait to actually be able to watch my tank when I'm out at work or I'm out, or say you're on holiday, you can watch your tank while you're on holiday. But it goes a full 360 degree turn, so dead excited. It also comes with the clip, and then it's also a USB port, which the Felix Smart controlling system has quite a few different USB ports. I'll go through that in a minute when we open it. Quite a few different USB ports that you can just slot straight into, so that you're not taking up all of the plugs, because we all know that we have quite a lot of plugs when we have a reef tank running. Okay, next thing is another one of those cables. Another one of those cables with this end. And this looks to me like some sort of probe. Not sure what as of yet, but it is a type of probe. And that has, on that end, is for one of those output leads to go into. That's great. Right, now this one is the consumer grade ARTO probe. So there we go, that's that. The next one inside here is the consumer grade pH probe. So that's also brilliant. So when your Seneye might not be calibrated, you can also use your pH probe with this, which obviously Felix also sell. And there is another one of these with a probe at the end that I presume goes inside the tank with another output of these. And then this is the conductivity solution. So we have two of those conductivity solutions, and they've both got different volumes of liquid inside. Okay, now for the Felix Smart Controller. So this is what the Felix Smart Controller looks like. So it's really sleek, it's really, really nice and small. It comes with a built-in LED light box inside, and the LED light box is built in to show you different alerts at different times. So for instance, if you are doing maintenance, I think it lights up red on here. Standard, it stays as a green to match with the Felix, where are we? The Felix logo. And yeah, like I said, different colours for different things that you want to do. Now, the Felix Smart Controller is there so that you can plug all of your devices into one system. So there is 8 output sockets here. There is 6 USB sockets here, and that's where the power cable goes, and then there's an on-off switch as well for that. So All of these connect to the app, and the app, you can tell it to do basically anything that you want. So you can say, on plug socket number 1, I would like my Wavemaker left. Plug socket number 2, I would like my Wavemaker right. And plug socket number 3, it could be your return pump, and the next one could be your skimmer. So when you pop all of those into this application to tell them what each socket is, you can then set up a program, and the program could say, I need feeding mode, and on feeding mode it could turn off all of your top bar, so all of your pumps and your skimmer could all be turned off while you are in feeding mode. There could then be another one set up for maintenance, and you might want something else turned off in maintenance if you have like CO2 scrubbers or anything else that you have that you plug in that you want turning off for certain things. You can control via this app. The even better thing about this is you can, if you've got an Alexa, an Amazon Alexa, you can connect the Amazon Alexa to the app, and then just command, instead of going on your app and having to actually physically turn something off or click the button maintenance mode, you can actually say, Alexa, tell Felix to click feeding mode, and that will do it. Oh, Alexa's turned on now. So when we've got all of this set up, I'm hoping to have my Amazon Alexa connected to my Felix, and I can just say, Alexa, tell Felix I need to start feeding mode, and then feeding mode will then turn off all my pumps, and then I can start feeding my corals. It will also keep it off for however long you would like it off for. So you can set a time of, say, 30 minutes, and that 30 minutes it stays off for, it then turns itself back on. So depends on what you program it with, but this is an amazing piece of technology, and I'm so excited to be able to trial it for you all, UK people especially, because they've maybe not seen Felix Smart before. I was new to Felix Smart when they contacted me, so really excited, like I said. So I'll get everything set up, and then I'll maybe do a second video on the actual setup of the boxes and the probes and everything else. But I just wanted to show you an unboxing video for now, and tell you a little bit about Felix Smart, because I'm really excited to get started myself. Take care guys, and thank you for watching. Okay all, so I now have the Felix set up, as you can see here. I'm going to pop up right now the lights and what they mean when they're different colours. So that will be on the screen now for you. Apart from that, there is a lot of different wires, which luckily I've got this big control panel that I would usually use, which is now kind of empty. I'm not going to really need much from that anymore, but I am actually plugging my Felix into that because the Felix doesn't quite stretch to where the plug socket is, and this does. So the Felix plug socket goes straight into my control panel, and then the Felix has got all of my equipment plugged into the back of this, including all the new probes. So in total we have 6 new probes that also came with the Felix itself. So the Felix Smart came with the camera, the Seneye and the Felix controller, but they have decided to throw in a load of probes to help me with my measurements in my tank, and also show you guys what other types of equipment they also sell. So I'm able to measure my pH, my temperature, my ORP, NH3, TDS, Salinity, if I haven't said that already. Yeah, basically everything that you could think of to check with a probe I can do now. So it's really good, and you know, it's really cool to see it all in one app and on the main screen, which I'll also pop on here for you now so you can see the different elements that this app has. But Felix, thank you. This has and will completely transform my tank, just to make it that much easier for me to manage all of the different things that I have on it. And the camera I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best quality camera in the entire world that you're gonna see, but it is there for the fact that you can see your fish feeding as and when you want to, and you can also film it while you're feeding, and it is really cool. You've also got filters that you can add to the camera whilst you're watching it. So yeah, I will try and video a little bit of that and add it to the end of this video for you, just so you can see the quality of it, and also with a filter on. But I'm really impressed. I love this. I just love how sleek it is. I love the light bar at the bottom, and yeah, I've yet to get it set up with Alexa. I've just not played about with that yet because I've not had time. But when I've got my Alexa and a little bit more time, and I'm gonna set it up so that it calibrates to it, it should be great. I just need to figure out the Seneye a little bit. It doesn't seem to be accepting the cartridge, but that's because I'm new to Seneye and I don't really know a lot about Seneyes before. I've never had one or used one before, so I'll figure the Seneye out. All of the probes are all working and connecting to the Felix app. I did have to play about with my internet. It does like it to have your settings set to 2.4 gigahertz. However, you can also manually set it up through your internet, so you don't necessarily have to have that as an option. So yeah, I did it manually to start off with, and I've been able to play about with my internet settings since. So it's all working perfect, and I'm really happy with it. And I've also set up the different elements of maintenance, feeding, so that I can just click when I want to do that, and it'll go off for 30 minutes when I want to feed, and the rest of it. But there's lots and lots of different things that you can do with the Felix. One of the things that they are bringing in to the Felix Smart is the AI technology, and they want it to be that if you put in that you've got a certain fish from certain areas, so say for instance a clownfish from Indonesia, it will tell you exactly what different elements and stability that your tank water and everything conditions that is expected for that fish, to reflect on the natural environment that fish would usually be in. So that is something that is coming with another update later down the line with Felix Smart. So I am super excited to be on board with Felix and be able to get well established with the equipment as time goes on. So yeah, so hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and if you're interested, hit them up, give them a message, or let me know if you've got any questions. Take care, guys. Thank you.